So I'm going to attempt to create an image browsing and editing application in less than 5 minutes. The application will show thumbnails of all the images in a particular folder. It will show a preview of any image you click full size. And I'm also included some of my favorite editing features: interactive cropping, perspective adjustment, clone brush tool, and finally some advanced layer features: image, shape, polygon and text layers that allow you to build a complex image. Okay, let's get started. As you can see, I've got a blank application already ready to go. Nothing suspicious there. So firstly, I'm going to add a T-image in MView. So an MView allows you to, as a control that allows you to see all the images in a folder or a database or in a multi-frame image format such as GIF, TIFF, AVI, what have you. And I'm going to use a descendant, which is called a folder MView, that displays, specifically has features for displaying images in a folder. Nice and wide. Align it to the left. Let's make that left. That's better. About that wide. And the only feature only property I'm going to change is the folder. Just use my test folder here. Great. Next I'm going to add a panel. Later we're going to put some buttons on that. Align that to the right. And get rid of the caption. Great. And final control for now. T-image in MView. This is a control that displays a single image. Units. Okay, and for our in view, I'm just going to set a zoom filter, and these are a whole lot of filters that allow you to improve the quality of an image when it's zoomed. And I like fast linear, which is a good compromise between speed and quality. And one other property, I'm going to shrink large images to display size. Great. And we're just going to need a little bit of code, less than 5 lines. So that's our image display component, and we have a class called proc, which handles all image editing, analysis, and those kind of tasks, including undo and redo. I'm just going to bump up the undo limit to 30, which allows 30 levels of undo and redo. And the only other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to see one of our global properties. Later when we add layer shapes, I want it to default to the stylized female shape. And finally, when we select an image, I want it to display in our image in view. So we have a class here called IO, which handles all loading and saving, printing, acquisition, those kind of tasks. So just load from file. And actually, ImageN supports almost any image format you want to throw at it. in this case we're just going to pass the image file name of the image parameter that was selected, the IDX parameter I should say, and I'll clear our undo stack. And because we're going to create a layer application later, just going to make the background layer not selectable to make it easier for us to edit layers we add. So you can see Image Enview has a list of all the layers, and that's a property of the layer, selectable, which is we've disabled. Great, I think that's ready for our first run. Did I forget? I forgot the file name. Was that correct there? And layers, sorry. It's better. Bring it over to the right screen. There we go. And as you can see, we have a browsing application already. Close that up. Right, now to add some editing features. The quickest way to add functionality to an Imagen application is to use our action classes. We've got over 200 of these. So let's add an action list. And dented action. Okay. Okay, first we're going to do our crop tools and our clone tool. Our layer properties dialog. Our shapes, image layers, sorry, our layers, text layer, and polyline layer, and the last one we want is undo and redo. That's all we need there. And the only properties we need to set is we need to specify which image in view they're going to affect, and for our layers we'll allow editing, which is not only can we add layers, we can also resize them and rotate them, etc. Great, I think we're good there. Now I'm going to need some buttons for all those. 10 by my count. On the bottom. Okay. Let's whiten all those. And assign our actions. This is going to be our crop tool. Our clone tool. These will add layers, and image layer, shape layer, text layer, polyline layer and layer properties. And last two, undo, redo. And there we have it, basic image browsing and editing application. So let's try out some features.